Hello, good evening, ladies. How are you doing today? Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi, good evening, Ruth. How are you doing today?
I'm
Pisilia,
fine.
good evening. I guess Pisilia is my favorite person. I
You're
always,
just your name.
I always say Pisilia, Ruth, Jacinta, Marvins. You see these four people, eh? They are my favorite people. There is no meeting that I don't see you guys. I will sha see Ruth, Jacinta, Priscilla. I always see you. Foyin. Foyin is not here yet, but I always see Foyin. Your name always show on my screen. I'll see Foyin. So I know my regular people. Effiong. Blessing. Where have you been? It has been a while I see you on my screen. Oh. Blessing, Effiong, good evening. How are you doing today? How have you been? Nobody, you are not speaking. All of you are just dropping chats for me. Abana.
It depends on where they are. Maybe they're in a noisy place. Possibly that is why they are dropping only chats.
Okay, I guess as much.
Good evening,
Okay.
ma'am.
Hi, good
Mm.
evening. Proverbs, Proverbs, Proverbs. What's your name?
Well, my name is Precious.
Okay, precious. Because your screen name is Proverbs. That's why I'm asking for your name. Hi, good evening, everybody. I'm excited because we are done with 2 weeks, just like that. 2 weeks don't go. Fiam, time flies. Indeed, time waits for no man. Who is this person? No, 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 no. Oh. So I don't want to take much of our time because I plan to end this meeting by 8, but on or before 8. Let's say on or before 8, we will be done because we don't have much to say. I said it is a question and answer session. So I believe we've learned a lot
Good evening.
during the course of the 2 weeks. We've learned one or two things, and I don't know if you have a
Binompe,
question.
Atisu.
Who is this person? Adeshola, mute yourself. I've muted her. So I believe during the course of the training we might have one or few questions, we might have observations or anything. So that's the main reason why I organized this meeting, and I also want to tell us the way forward because um we said the 2 weeks is compulsory for everybody. Then people that have 80% attendance will be moved to their individual group where the main training will take place. Now we have three learning tracks, which is video editing, graphics designing, and social media management. But let me reserve that. Let's proceed with question and answer because I believe other people might still join and they might miss out. Let me start recording now. I don't go and forget. Anyway, you go and watch it on YouTube if I forget to record. Okay, so the floor is open for questions. If you have a question, if you have an observation, please unmute your mic and speak.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear
Good
you,
evening.
Adeshola.
My
Hi, good
question
evening.
is about the assignment on the sheet, on the Google sheet.
Yeah.
I'm making use of a phone. But when you ask us to click, if you want to merge two colon or rows together, we have to click on merge. I noticed
Mm-hmm.
the button. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I noticed I've been trying that particular aspect. The merge button on my phone refused to on.
You are breaking. I can't hear you clearly. But you said the match button is not working or something.
Yes. I don't know if there is something I need to do before the button. I can click on the button to make it on.
No, you just need to highlight it. You need to highlight the particular box or column. You need to highlight it first. After you've highlighted it, then you now click on the merge. That's when it will work. If you don't highlight the cell you want to merge, it might not merge. Like the cell, the merge button might not work. Although I'm not really sure if that's the issue, but I'm just saying that if you do not highlight the cell, are you sure that you highlighted the cell before clicking on merge cell? Can Adeshola hear me?
No, I did not. I did not highlight it.
That's where the issue is. So I'm coming. Let me quickly share my screen. I'm coming. Give me some minutes. Let me share my screen to just show you how it works. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
I'm coming. So this is the cell I want to merge. You see I've highlighted the cell. If I want to merge these two cells together, I've highlighted it. Then you just go to merge vertically, because is the cell is in this way. I want to merge it downwards. That's downwards is vertically. So can you see it? Let's merge another one. This one now, I've highlighted the two cells that I want to merge. It has been highlighted and I now clicked on merge vertically.
You are making use of the laptop
Yes, it's the same thing on the system. So it's
on
the
the
same
phone.
on the phone rather. So if you want to do that on your phone as well, you just highlight the cell you want to merge. After you've highlighted it, you now go and click on merge cell on your phone. The icon is there, then you merge. So it's not something that is hard. And if you want to merge horizontally, you highlight it this way, then you click on merge. It will definitely merge. And if you want to color it, you color you color it out. Is anybody experiencing the same issue as Adeshola? So we know.
Okay,
So
good evening,
that
ma.
good evening, ma.
Yes,
Yes, ma.
ma. I'm
What
yours. Oh,
what I'm my own issue is different from ours. I can match the cells, but the issue I was having during that assignment time, I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Okay,
hear
yeah. So the
you.
issue I was having during that time was that I cannot like write text inside the cell, But I was able to merge and I was able to color. But to write inside the cell, like I'm using my phone also, so I can't write inside the cell.
No, you I get you are what happened is maybe you've colored the cell. Maybe the cell is white. If the cell is white, if you are okay, if the cell is black and you are typing, what you type is black, you will not see it. It will be invisible.
Oh, oh,
So you might need to check the color of the text and the color of the cell. So if the color of the text and the color of the cell is the same thing, you will not see. Or
oh,
probably you paint the cell, you painted it white. So
oh,
those are the things that might happen. So you will be writing, you will
oh,
what you type will show, but the color might have rhymed with it.
with
So you
oh,
can go and check. Maybe your color is the same thing with your text color. Maybe your cell color is the same thing with your text color. Let me
oh,
share my screen and show something like that. Let
oh.
me show you. So now we have, let's say, good. God, God is good. God is good is there is, and you can see that black is my text color, right? So
Yes, yes.
now if I now go and change this text color to yellow like this, you see it has rhymed with it.
Yes.
So it might be that's the issue you have. Is either your text color or your column color is the same thing.
Okay, I think I understand. I think I get now. So another issue I had again when I was doing that assignment was that the form, that Google form that you taught us how to do. So
Okay.
on that form, I don't know how to put it though. So that form, like when I did the form, I wrote out the name, this thing, and everything. So it was in the response, like after I clicked on the link and I went to answer. You asked us to write our name, email address, and brief this thing about ourselves. So it was in the response that I did that. I don't know if that's because I was not able to know in creating the form. I cannot like write out those answers in creating the form. I don't know if you understand, Misha. I don't know.
Okay, you created a form for yourself, right?
Yes, yes.
After creating that form, you now went to go and fill it at the back end.
Yes, that's the rest. Yes, I
So
think that was what I did.
under the form, you now shared your response. Did you now share the form, the link
Yeah,
to the form?
yeah, I shared. Yes, I shared the. No, what I did was that yes, I shared access as commenter, but I saw the rest. It was in the after the creating the form. So that link I used it to fill the form to write my name and this thing and my other information that you asked us to put. So, and I saw that there was one response. So, and I opened the response, it was what I feel that was there. So I now shared it to, I pasted the link and I shared the access for comments or something like that commenter, this thing. I shared it.
The thing is, it works. It works. Since you share the phone with me or with
Yeah.
any other person, we can only view or comment
Okay.
because that's the permission you granted us. If you
Okay.
share it with me as an editor now, I will
Oh.
be able to see the response at the back end. So
Oh.
if you share it with, if you put the setting as anyone with the link as editor, definitely I'll be able to see the back end response. But if you
Oh.
share it as a commenter, I can only comment. I won't be able to view the responses. You can still change it. You can still go to that form if you have the link to the form and go and
Okay.
change the settings to
Okay.
share with others as editor. You can
Okay.
still changeable. So
Okay.
that's
I think
what
I'll do that.
happens if you share form with people to fill out and you say, okay, this form will close by 10:30 today. you can go and close it that you stop accepting response. So that's it. And you can set it to view only. So the settings you can always update it even on Google Sheets, on Google Docs, on Google Form. You can always change your settings.
Okay.
So that's not a problem. You can go back and go and update it.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Ma'am.
So Ruth have a question. Ruth, you can unmute your mic and speak.
My question goes two ways. One, from the form, the instruction said email address, name, and a little about ourselves. Now, I assumed, because I didn't ask question, I assumed that instead of writing our name in full, like we have to make a slot where we write like name, then whoever is responding will click and respond with name. Then email, whoever is responding will click and respond with email. That was what I thought I was supposed to do. Then that part of writing about ourselves, I don't know, but I don't know if what I did is right. I just went after writing the title, like the title of the form. I now wrote about myself directly under the title. So I don't know if it's the right thing to do. Hello? Hello, ma.
Okay, yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. We're just experimenting. The assignment is just to text your knowledge about all we've taught you, right? So you're
Okay.
creating a form, writing about yourself. Normally, if you are creating a form, maybe you want to collect data or something, you need to
Yes.
write a brief intro of what the form it is about. And you now writing about yourself means you are just trying to create something which is a sample. That's why you wrote a brief intro of yourself. So definitely if I access that form, I'll be able to read one or two things about you. That's what the form is, right? Then you now able to fill out your own name, your own email address. That means the form is not for you, it's just for you to create it. Normally when you are creating form, you are creating it to share with others, not for you to fill it yourself. Do you understand? But you can fill it yourself if you want to test run how it will look, like the responses, how the interface will look. You can fill it yourself. But we asking you to create a Google form, input name, email address, brief intro of yourself, doesn't mean that you should now respond to it. We just want to know if you can
Yes,
create
yes.
a
Okay. I wanted
form.
to,
That's the idea behind the assignment. So
okay,
I
I
hope
wanted to be sure I did the right thing because I did not respond to myself. It's just the intro. That intro part was where I had to write a little bit about myself. Then I copied the link of both the sheets and the form and pasted
it's inside the Google Docs.
it
You are
in
very
the Google Doc.
okay.
Yes, the Google Docs, the
So
password.
that's
Yes,
it.
I had.
You got it right.
Okay, okay, Tom.
Yeah, you are right.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, well done.
Okay, let me give up for someone else to ask question before I come back again.
She said if I come back again.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Who else want to speak? Oh? The floor is open if you have any question. We are taking question now. We are taking
Okay.
question. So
Sorry, I have something to say. I just checked the form now, so I noticed that I grant access to editor, like it was editor that was there. So, and the responder is just anyone with the link. So I've seen it. So I think you can access it from your end.
okay, that's fine. Well
Yes.
done.
Thank you very much.
Good evening.
Good evening, Priscilla. Priscilla, you always show on my screen.
uh, my side will actually be a little bit noisy because I'm on the road. I don't want to ask a simple question. Please, about the assignment we submitted, I hope our work will be addressed individually so that we know if we are doing well, or so that we know how far we've gone, because I've submitted mine.
Oh, yes, definitely. We are going to review it. That's why I said you should grant access to edit
Okay.
and comment. So if you
Okay.
grant the permission, we'll definitely review and give you your feedback so that you know how
Okay.
to improve.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. I think someone shared a CV with me. Sorry, that
Yes,
person.
I sent you my CV that time,
Where?
and
Where?
I
I
also
think
used my form. My form is I wrote a CV.
you sent it inside the assignment or where?
Yes, the assignment is my
Okay,
CV.
don't worry, I'll review.
Then
I think
I also sent a
Oluwajoba,
personal.
you
I sent
sent
my
it
personal CV
personally
to your
again
WhatsApp.
to
Yes,
my WhatsApp. Did I
yes.
review?
I didn't hear anything from you about that.
No, is it for reviewing or for internship role?
That intern job. I sent
No,
the
no, no,
CV to
that one
you.
has closed. That one has
Okay,
closed.
okay. But at least you would have reviewed it to know if my CV is well placed.
I'm not sure, but there are some people that sent their CV to me on WhatsApp. I reviewed it for them. But I know there's one person that sent it to my mail, but I've not reviewed for that person. It's that person that I think he's Oluwajoba or something. Don't worry, I'll review for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Faith out Faith, you can speak. Faith or Zazua, you can speak.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
So, I don't know who asked the other question saying that she copied a Google Doc link and a form link and sent it as the assignment. But I think that I remember that the assignment was based on Google Doc, form, and Excel sheet, right? If I'm correct. I can't remember.
Although I didn't hear you well, but the assignment is to create a Google document. Inside the Google Docs, now include the link to your form and Google Sheet inside.
Sorry, the Google Doc. Sorry, can you recall?
Yeah, can you recap what you said? Like your own question, I didn't get because your place is quite noisy.
I said, okay, the assignment was based on creating a Google Doc, right? Google
Yes,
and Excel sheet.
yes.
Okay, so I think she said that when she was editing her form, she said she copied the two links and sent it together. That was the other lady, I can't remember her name.
No, you had to input the link to your form and Google Sheet inside your Google Docs document. But you must ensure that your settings is on
But
everybody to everybody to view or
I
edit.
think the what I did was the Google document and the form in my Excel sheet. So I don't know in the Excel sheet. So that is what you want. Okay, no problem. So I think the account is right away. I guess now.
Okay, that's fine. Even though I didn't hear you very well, but I guess you've had the answer to your question. I believe. Ada, good evening, Ada. You can speak. Ada, your hand is raised.
Yes, good evening, everybody.
Hi, good evening.
Um, okay, Miss Rachel, what? I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I just remembered Miss Rachel that my baby is watching the house. Okay, so the assignment we were given, it was said to create a CV on that Google Doc. So I don't know if it's like I was a bit relieved when you said it was just for practice purpose.
It's just for practice purpose. So, although if you upload your CV there, I'll review for you. But it's just for practice sake, just to test your knowledge about what we taught. It's not something serious. Shey you understand? Hello Ada, can you hear me? Ada, we can't hear you. If you are speaking, I can't hear you. Ada, if you are speaking, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Ada. Mm.
Hello, good evening. Please, I have a question. I have a question. Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, good evening.
My
Please,
question is
Jumoke, I'll call you after Esther, please.
okay. My question is about the Google Doc. I want to ask a question that there are some forms that after we fill it, there's to redirect us, like click this link to like go to maybe it's either a WhatsApp or maybe like to join a group. How do we insert link? How do we insert such link? And also, I was unable to share it to allow a comment to come in on the Google link. I think I have issue around that area on commenting on the
Esther,
Google.
you go and rewatch the video. It's there. Everything you asked me now is inside that class. It's inside that class, but let me see if I can still take you through it. If I can still walk you through. You said you can't share with others, then you can input link to direct them to a WhatsApp group or something.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
the time I treated it, I taught it in that class. You can go and watch the video. But let me
Okay, ma'am.
take other question. I will see if I can still teach it. So let me attend to Jumoke, then I'll come back to yours. Hi Jumoke, unmute your mic and speak.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening,
Hi.
everyone.
Good
Okay,
evening.
so
We can
my case is familiar to the person that just spoke now. I literally didn't get the whole exercise. I literally didn't get everything. I was just struggling to maneuver it, but I could not even do it. So I literally did not get anything from that exercise.
that means
Well, I was
the class. If you watch the videos, you should be able to understand. It's not something that is at all, and everything was well explained. Everything was well explained inside the video. So even if you didn't attend the class and you watch the video, you should be able to get answers to your question. Is
okay.
that
Yeah,
all?
I guess I'll have to watch.
Go
Yes, I guess I'll have to watch
go
the
and
video.
pay attention to the video. Sit down with it and watch it. You should be able to get. Although the first class, YouTube said it didn't align with their guidelines and it's not on YouTube, but we've shared the Zoom link. It's no more
But
the
on the Zoom,
basic
the Zoom
class
is
one.
not the resume is not really coming up when you click on the link. Although I'll go and rewatch the video. No,
Now if you
no.
come up, you input the passcode in it, then ensure you are watching with a Zoom app.
Okay.
You watch
Maybe
with a
that's
Zoom app, you don't watch with a web. It might not open if you are using web with
okay.
a Zoom.
I'll go and watch the video because I was actually trying it from
Okay.
the class knowledge. So I'll go and watch the video. Thank you, ma.
Web.
I think I will watch the video too. Thank you, ma'am.
Everyone got a different. Somebody raised up their hand. Is
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
Okay, Everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
My question goes
And
to hello, ma'am. Are you hearing me?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay, please. The only issue I have is the comment aspect. how to share the comment.
Which
When I
comment
click
on
the
phone?
comment, how to share my comment in such a way that anybody could, comment from whoever I'm sharing with. So when I click on the comment, it only appear on my screen that I'm the only one that can type or that
Cannot
can say,
comment on your own documents. You cannot comment on your own documents. It is only if someone shares a document with you. Maybe I share a document with you and I grant you the permission to comment. That's the only time you can comment. But if you are the owner of the form or the owner of the document, you cannot share a comment. Do you understand?
yes,
You
ma'am.
cannot share a comment if you are the owner of the document or the owner of the form. You cannot share a comment. But if you share with another person, that person can comment on it, or another person share their own form or their own document with you and you have the permission to comment, you can comment. But if you are the creator or the owner of a document or a form, you cannot share a comment.
All right, ma'am.
Great. So
Thank you,
Ruth,
Chairman.
welcome. Ruth, can we have you? Ruth, your hand is raised. You can speak.
Yes, yes, yes. Um, my next question is on the fourth class, the one on productivity something.
So what's your question?
Yes. Actually, I was not fully part of the class, but to some extent, before my network was bad, I initially wanted to ask. She talked about productivity now. Now, in a working space, are there tools that we can use, like maybe in the office or maybe with our phone, just like now you taught us about Google Docs, how we can use Google Docs to make CVs, the sheet and all. So my question now is, can we consider this Google Docs, Google Sheet and all as a productivity tool, as a digital productivity tool in the office? Or are they another set of tools that are considered productivity tools in the office?
Okay. Okay. That means number one, you go and watch the recordings because the trainer or the coach mentioned some tools you can use as a productivity tool that can help you to stay productive, like Notion. Me, I know of Notion, then I know of I've forgotten the name. But what I want to say is this: you can use your phone as a productivity tool, and it now depends on the kind of productivity you are looking for. Then you can use Google Sheets as well as a productivity tool. Now on Google Sheets, what you just do on Google Sheets is list out your tasks for the day, assign time to it, that okay, from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. this will be the time I will wake, I will pray within this period of the day. By 7 to 8, maybe you will be on your way to work. 8 to 9, you are already at work. 9 a.m. you will start your task for the day. Maybe 9 to 15 minutes is to check emails, review emails. 9 to 9 a.m. to 9:15. So you can list out your task for the day on Google Sheets, then assign the time you want to do it using Google Sheets. You can also do that with Notion. I've forgotten this app, but there's one particular app that you can set timer on it as well, that okay, when it's 9 to 9:30, you have to do so task and you set timer for it. So when you set the timer, once it is 9:30, the timer will ring like an alarm that you should be done with that task at that particular time. Then you move on to the next task for the day. Maybe that one too is 9:35 to 10 a.m. If you set your timer to it, once it is 10 a.m, your alarm will ring as well, that you are done with that task. And if it's a break, maybe you want to have break between 10 to 10:30, you set it there, the alarm will ring. But I would just advise you to go and watch the recordings. Is there the trainer mentioned the tools that you can use and the app you can use. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. Thank you very much, ma.
Welcome. Do you have any other question?
Please, I want to speak. I want to ask a question.
Oh yeah, speak man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Please, it's about the form. I noticed in some forms I used to see online, there's how they used to go to the next page. I don't know whether you mentioned it during the training because I didn't hear. How do we enter the next page? Like page 2, page 3. There's how a form is always like that. So that's what I
And
don't
the
want to
thing
explain.
is, number one, for questions to have pages, that means the question is long, maybe it's segmented. So that means I'm going to go back to Google Form because there are a lot of questions around Google Form. So I'll try to go back to Google Form now and explain how you can do it. Ruth, your hand is still raised. Do you have question or I should lower your hand? Okay. So
No, just lower it. I don't have question. Oh, I
okay.
noticed.
So let's go to Google Form. Let me share my screen and show you how you can achieve that. Esther and Olajumoke, I hope you are with me.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is a Google form. This is the title, the intro to the
Your
form.
screen gets to be so low, it's loading.
It's sharing already. Oh. It's
It's,
loading.
yes, yes, yes. It's just scrolling. It's writing.
Everybody's side, maybe it's your network. Oh. Are
I
you sure?
see it perfectly well. Oh.
Esther is from your hand. It's showing. You can try your network.
Okay, I can see it now. I can see it now. Hey,
Okay. Okay, so this is a Google form. So let me edit because I've created this form before, but I want to edit it at the back end. So this is a form. Now, is it Priscilla that asked me how I can create session, right? So
Yes, yes.
if you want to create session, this is the icon to add session. Can you see this icon? So can you see that we now have session 2 of 2? Can you see it?
Yes, please, give me a minute. Let me try it.
So everybody, if your question maybe is those questions that used to have sub questions under it, that you don't want to make it a question on its own, you want that form to have segments or sessions under it. Let me do for name. This is name, and I want to add a section under it. Probably I want to ask for their first name, their last name and their middle name. I'm just citing an example. So now you come to this icon, this double icon, this two rectangle shape icon. You just click on it. That's add section. So you can see now it has come up with another section for us. So I can now write first name. I can now write first name. Can you see? So more, if I want to duplicate, I want to still create another question under this same section, I'll just duplicate it. So we have last name. So that's how to how to add session. Priscilla, have you tested it out?
Yes, yes.
Does
Thank
it
you.
work? It works, right? It works, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Is it Jumoke that asked for how to share? How to share? So, before you can share a Google form, Jumoke, confirm you are with me. Olajumoke, I think you are the one that asked me that question. Is she still on the call? Olajumoke, I want to teach this because of you, and I can't hear any response from
I'm with you, ma. I'm with you, ma. I tried typing. That's why.
you. Okay. So now you asked about sharing the form, Abby. But before you can share a form, you must first of all publish the form. The form must be published first, but this form, it has been published. You can see published. So if you publish it, it's already published. Then you now come to this icon that has an image with a plus. This image of, maybe it's a mice, but you know that this is an human being image. Is representing an human being. Just click on it. My network o. Loading, 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 loading. It's my network, I don't know. Let me stop sharing and share again. I don't know why. So can you still see my screen? So you click on that woman icon, then if you click on it, you have something like this. Have you seen it? So now, general access. This one, editor. If I want everybody to be an editor, I'll just put anyone with the link. So anybody that has the link to this form can edit it. They can change everything that have been inputted on the form. Maybe they can change the WhatsApp number to phone number. They can change first name to middle name. So they have the permission to be an editor on this particular form because it has been set to anyone with the link. But if I change it to restricted, that means if I share this form with everybody, all of you, you can only respond, you cannot edit it. You cannot edit anything because I didn't give you editor access. Now for responder view, this one, anyone with the link can respond. But if I set it to restricted, even if I share this form with you, you will not be able to fill it. Do you understand? Jumoke, are you with me? Please speak. I can't see the chat. You know I'm sharing my
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
great. So now, if we share the link to the form with people, they will not be able to fill it or access it because it has been restricted. But if you set it to anyone with the link, that means they can respond, but they cannot edit the question or anything on the form. They cannot change the image. Even if they don't like the image, they don't have choice. Even if they don't like the introduction, they cannot edit it for you. They can only respond to the form. So now, if you now want to grant permission access to other people, if you want to grant permission access to other people on this form to be an editor, instead of setting everybody with the link to be an editor, you just come and add the person's email address to it. So now if I add my email address to this form. I've added myself. I will now come and change it to editor. Although I can add myself and still add myself as a responder. So if I share this form with myself, I will only be a responder. I will not be able to edit. But if I share an editor, the reason why I'm sharing with myself is I'm using Empower Her email address. Do you understand? I'm using empowerhertechinitiative@gmail.com is the email address I use to create this form. That's why I'm able to add Rachel Olugbade as an editor. But if I am the owner of this form, if Rachel Olugbade is the owner, automatically I am the owner and I am an editor. I don't need to share any permission with myself. So now if I want to add another person again, I will type the person. Okay, if I want to add Aduloju Oyinlola as an editor, I will add her email address to it as an editor, then I'll send. So Oyinlola and myself, Rachel, I will get a mail that I've been added as an editor to a form. So that's how to share permission settings. Do you understand? I want to stop sharing.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
want to go and open that mail. But I want to check if there is no private email there before I share my screen. Okay, great. So let me share my screen again. So now I want to share my entire screen. Oh, it didn't come up. It didn't come up. It didn't come up. It didn't come. Okay, I'm sharing my entire screen now. So this is the email I got. I got the email that, can you see my screen, ladies?
Ah,
Yes.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. You see that on
Yes.
my own personal email,
Yes, ma'am.
I got the message that Empower Our Tech Initiative shared a form with me. So you can see that I received it from my head, has invited you to edit the following form. So it means that I am an editor. So that's how you will look for the person you share the form with when you add their email address to it. I hope I've answered your question, Jumoke. So let's move
Yes, ma'am.
to Esther's question. Esther, confirm you are with me. Esther, confirm you are with me.
I'm with you, ma. I'm with you, ma. You've answered my question too, the way you're answering your guest question.
You said how to add link to join WhatsApp. I've not answered that one.
Yes, I'm only left with that one.
So if you want to add a link to join, maybe it's a WhatsApp group or it can be um maybe access to a particular document or something. It might not necessarily be WhatsApp group. Maybe you want to share a Google Drive with somebody too. You can input the link to the drive. So this is the you just come to settings. You come to settings. Since you are the owner of the form, you will have access to settings. So if you come to settings, you scroll down, we have presentation. So under presentation, if you turn on show progress bar, people that are responding, they will see their progress, like how the number of questions they filled out of the question. So if they have 10 questions to fill, if they fill out 5, they will see the progress. If they fill 2, they will see. So this is what this icon is for. Then shovel question order, they usually use this for quiz. If you use the Google form for quiz, maybe you set a quiz, you use the Google form to create a quiz, so you can set it to shovel question order. You know, a lot of people might be taking the question, like the quiz, and you might want to shovel the question so they don't go and screenshot it or go and say, okay, number one is what is your name, number two is what is your state of origin. But if you click on shovel question order, number two can be number 10 for that person, number three can be number 7 for the other person. So that's what the icon is. Then you now see after submission. After submission, instead, after submission, you see confirmation message. Automatically Google form has this feature that your response has been recorded. So if you know that if you fill out a Google form, you will always have this, your response has been recorded. You will now go and edit it, that instead of them having your response has been recorded, you paste the link to wherever you want them to go. You can now say join the WhatsApp group. So join the WhatsApp group, then you now go and copy the link to that WhatsApp group there. So I believe we now have a link, you just go and copy that link. I'm trying to see if I can see the link. I can get one WhatsApp link here. I'm not sure, but I'm trying to look for a link. I'm coming. Let me check technology advocacy. I'm looking for WhatsApp link. Oh, I was thinking we have it here. It's not here. Making money, yeah, yeah, yeah. Every but since I didn't get any WhatsApp link, I can't see at the moment. Let's put YouTube link there or Zoom. So or this one. Okay, let's use Zoom. I'll just copy it and come and paste it here. You just come and paste it and you save. So can you see it? Join the WhatsApp group. You can see that the link is showing here at the back end. So anybody that fills out the form, after they submit, they will see this link automatically. Do you understand, Esther? Then if you turn this feature on to show link to submit another response, that means the person can fill the form as many times as possible. But if you turn it off, one person can only fill the form once with one Gmail address. So you cannot be using different Gmail address to fill it, but you can fill the form with only one Gmail address at a time. So that's what it means. Show link to submit another response. So that's what the icon is. I believe I've answered you guys' question regards form creation. But the
Yes,
most
ma'am.
important thing is just go and watch the video. Calm down and go and watch the video. The productivity video, the digital literacy video, it is self-explanatory. If you pay attention to it, you will get it definitely. So do we have questions? It's already 8 and I said this session is 1 hour. It will last for an hour. So do you have question before I say what's on my mind and we move?
No questions, ma'am.
Yes, ma. Good evening, ma. Please, ma. Sorry.
I was wondering when Jumoke said there's no question. You said there's no question from your hand.
Can you hear me?
Hi, goodness, I can hear you.
Good evening, ma. Thank you for your time and thank you for all you've been doing. Okay, my question is on Google Doc, right? If I use my system, if I use my PC, I'm able to change it to PDF. But whenever I use my phone and I change it to PDF, it does not save. I don't know. Even if I've been trying, it doesn't save as PDF. It's always save as Word. Then for the Google form, I know you've actually answered some of my internal question. The Google form, I tried to, is it that we'll create the form before we fill it? Or while you are creating, you can fill? Because I discovered that while I was creating, if I fill the form, the answer is supposed to be below, but it's always written at the front of the question. Like for that first name, after first name, it will show short answer below. If you want to impute your answer, it will be below in that space for the short answer. But if I answer mine, it's always at the front. Is it that I must create the form first before I answer the question, or I don't know? Thank you.
Thing is, if you are the owner of the form, you cannot fill it. You must first of all make the form because you are the owner. You are the owner of the form. You must first of all publish the form before you can be filling your answer. And if you now fill your answer, your response will be at the back end. Like it will be your response, you will see it like now. This particular, okay, let me share my screen. Like this particular form, see the responses. Can you see this? These are the responses. You can see their names. This is how it show at the back end. But if you now want to view it, you will create a sheet. Now I've already created a sheet. That's why it's asking me to view in sheets. But if you have not created a sheet, it will ask you to create a spreadsheet or link to a spreadsheet. So if you have a spreadsheet you want to link it to, you will click link to spreadsheet. But if you want it to create a new spreadsheet, you will click on create new spreadsheet and it will create a new one for you. But me, I've already created a new spreadsheet, so it will automatically now lead me to go and view that spreadsheet. So now this is the answer to the questions asked on the form. This is how the name is showing. This is how the email address will show, the phone number, every other thing you asked. This is how it will show, not me now trying to edit these questions. I'm the owner of this form here. So if I want to edit it, you see, you said short answer is showing below. You see short answer. There is no how I can answer short answer here because I'm the owner of the form. I cannot edit it. I'm the one creating it. I cannot edit it at the same time. Do you understand? So your response cannot show if you are the owner of the form. If you are trying to write your name, it cannot show. Never. It will not show. But if you
Now
share
I
the
get.
form, eh?
Said now I get it. I've been wondering why it's not showing as if
So it will not
yes,
show.
now I get it. Yeah.
So that's it. Gani, you should crawl. Shukrat, your hand is raised. Wait, before I
Then
call
Google
Shukrat,
Doc, the Google Doc that I asked,
what
the
was your
Google
question?
Doc.
Okay, you said it didn't send as PDF, right? When you
If I
are
use
sending,
my PC,
I got it,
it's
I got
usually saved. It's usually saved as PDF.
it.
But maybe my PC is not handy, like I'm not where it is, and I want to use my phone
You
to
will
convert
send
it.
a copy. You click on send a copy. When you now click on send a copy, it will ask you that you want to send it as a PDF or you want to send it as a Google Word or as a Word document. So if you
Okay,
click,
is it why using my phone?
yes, when you are using your phone, if you want it to save for you as a PDF, normally if you are using your phone, Google Docs will save it for you as a Word document. But if you now want to save it as a PDF, you will click on send a copy option on that document. So when you will now click on send a copy document, it will ask you that do you want to send as a PDF or you want to send as a Word. So if you now click on send as a PDF, it will now ask you that where do you want to save it to or send it to. So if you want to now send it to your drive, you will highlight drive. If you want to send it to Gmail, you will highlight Gmail. If you want to send it to WhatsApp, you highlight WhatsApp. But now since you want to save it as PDF, I would advise that you send it to your drive as send a copy of PDF to your drive. So if you send it to your drive, it will save there. So if you now go and check your drive, you will see it saved as a PDF in your drive. So that's how it works on the phone. Do you
Okay, thank
understand?
you. Yes, I get it now. Thank you. I'll try it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Shukrat. Then
Yes,
it
my
is
Mm.
question is the same. Like the first, I think the last question you answered now, I was having issue with that one also to say because I noticed when I did the CV on I'm using my phone, so it said as Word, and you said if you want to send to a recruiter, for example, you cannot send as Word, you can only send as PDF. It's advisable. So I was unable to like save as PDF to save as Word. So I wanted to ask, and since you brought up that question and you already answered, that was why I lowered my hand
that's
back.
fine.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Ruth, you want to say something as well? Ruth, your hand was raised the other time. Okay, so I
Yes,
think
sorry. It's not actually a question. She was talking about PDF earlier, but you've explained it. I wanted to also tell her that she could use there's this website, I love PDF, to convert document to PDF. But since you explained it, there is
oh,
no point me going over it again.
okay, fine. We can just mention it. So now the thing is, if you have a PDF document, maybe somebody sent a PDF document to you, and maybe you want to now change it to a Word document, or probably you want to edit that PDF. Maybe the person sent the PDF document for you to sign or something. You can just go and type I love PDF. So I love PDF is a web something, is on the web though. But I don't know if they have an app, but it works on the web. Me, I use it mostly on the web. So there are different options. Let me just share my screen. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. I'm coming. I love PDF. La, 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 la. I believe you can see my screen now. I love PDF. This is what it looks like. So you can click on it. So this is what it looks like. The I love PDF interface. So you need to sign up if it's your first time of using it. But if you have an account with them, you can log in. Empower doesn't have an account with them, so and I don't have time to sign up. But I use it personally. So if that PDF document you now want to sign it, there are different options there. you can, this is the option to sign PDF is there. If you want to convert your PDF to a Word document, you can use it. If you want to convert a Word document to a PDF, you can use it. So that's what this particular, I don't know if it's an application now, but let me call it a tool, so you can always use it. So if you are not the owner of that form, although, or of that document, if it's in a PDF format, although you can use Google Docs to change it to Word, but if you don't want to do that, you can use I Love PDF for your document. It works well, and I think it's free. I think most of their features are free compared to WPS. So that's that about that. I think we are done with question and answer. We've used more than 10 minutes because I said we are going to end this session by 8, and this is 8:10. So now, I'm being considerate and reasonable enough, because I understand that some people do not have 80% attendance. Out of the 50 or 47 people that are on this call, I'm not sure that we have 30 people have 80% attendance. So we are trying to be considerate. We are trying to make at least, if you attend 3 classes, 2 or 3 classes, I'm not sure, but I guess 3 classes, you'll be added to your learning track. So as from Monday, social media management and video editing, you have class on Monday, Wednesday, yeah, and Friday. Then for video people, you have class on Friday alone. Let me finish what I'm saying. Chineye, I'll call you. So you have class by Friday for graphics people. Your class holds on Fridays only. Then for social media management and marketing, your class holds on Mondays, Wednesday, Fridays on Zoom. That's where your class will hold, on Zoom. But I'm not sure, because we are trying to sort the issue we have with Google Meet. There has been a lot of back and forth. Normally, we are supposed to be using Google Meet for your class, but because of the issue we have, that's why we are using Zoom. So if your class will not hold on Friday because of graphics people, we will let you know, but your facilitator will try and cover up for Friday for you. I think I'm your tutor for Mondays and Wednesday. Yes, I'm the one taking social media management. I'm the one that will take you social media management. Then Bukola will take you the marketing aspect of it. Then for video people, your class will hold on YouTube. It is a YouTube live session. Your class will hold on YouTube for YouTube people. Then for graphics, your class will hold on Fridays and it will hold on Zoom. Now, video editing, your class is 2 weeks. It will hold for 2 weeks. That's Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Mondays, Wednesday, Fridays for 2 weeks. Then you will be given a project, a capstone project to do for the next 2 weeks, right? You will have a capstone project to do for the next 2 weeks, which you will need to submit. It's only people that do or does the capstone project that will be given certificates and complete the remaining weeks of the training. Now, we've done 2 weeks because it's an 8 weeks boot camp. You will use 2 weeks to learn, then you use 2 weeks for your capstone project. Then the next 2 weeks, we are going to be having our CV writing training, personal branding training, and career development training. Only people that submit their capstone project have 80% attendance are the ones that will get the certificate. So we are not going to be issuing our certificate to anyhow person. Our NGO is registered, so we have the right to issue certificates to our participants because the NGO is legally registered by Federal Republic of Nigeria. So if you want to earn your certificate, I advise you that you have 80% attendance in the lectures and in the classes. You write your you do your capstone project, and then you write your exams or tests, because we are still going to be assessing you. It's not only about doing capstone projects, attending classes. You still need to write a test or an examination. Then that's when we are going to be issuing our certificates, because we are not going to issue it to just anyhow people. We ensure that you yourself, you put in the work before we too can issue our certificates for you. So that's that about video editing people. Then graphics people too. Your class will hold for 3 weeks, Fridays for 3 weeks. So you have time to practice what your tutor teaches you. You have time to practice, ask question, because you have the days. It's only Fridays you have classes. So you have other days. Graphics video editing is majorly about practice. So if you get the idea, you go and practice on your own, and the more you practice it, the more you get better at it. The more you try this tool, the more you try this application, the more it will unlock another thing for you, that you say, okay, so this is how this thing works. I've been using Canva for the past 4 years now, and if I tell you, there are some days I'll just get to Canva and I'll still so this feature, this is what it is about. So the more you use it, the more you get familiar with the particular app or software you are using. So if you don't practice, you won't get better at it. So don't see the break in transmission, or the break between your classes, as an opportunity for you to just flex around and not be serious with whatever you've been taught. Even if it's digital literacy class, go back to it. You will always learn new thing. There is no how. If you watch one video for 10 minutes, for 10 different times, I bet you will get new things during that 10 different times you watch it. That's the thing about learning. So ensure you attend your classes, you do your assignments, you do your projects, and you write your test and your exams. It's only people that have 80% attendance, submit their project or assignment, write the exams, that will get the certificate. Even if it's only 10 people, it's those 10 people that we are going to issue certificate for. We won't issue it to everybody. We not do let my people go. Never. We not do that. So that's that about that. I think I'm clear. So as from tomorrow or latest by
Ma, we cannot hear you again.
We can't hear you again, ma.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Someone interrupted with my network. That's why.
All
So,
right, Ma, you're welcome.
oh, thank you. So, what I was saying, I said,
Welcome.
thank you. The facilitators are doing it for free. I didn't pay them. I do not pay them. They are just doing selfless, voluntarily service to humanity. That's what they are doing. And I don't want you guys to now see it or take it for granted. That's why I'm shouting and I'm saying I don't know why my camera is not on. Can you see me?
No.
No,
No,
no, ma.
no, Ma.
I don't know. It didn't give me option to turn it on. Maybe they want me to be speaking to you via audio. I don't know why it's not on. So all of the tutors you see, they are doing voluntary service. I didn't pay any of them. So I want you guys to put in the work and your efforts. Please, I'm begging you now. You see that I'm begging you. Please ensure that you attend your classes, you do your assignment, your capstone project. Ensure you do it because it's not easy for someone to come and teach someone free. All these things that I'm teaching you, I know if I want to teach people, I know how much I charge for it. So me doing it for free or other tutors doing it for free, I know how, because I didn't bring anyhow people for you to come and train you. If they want to charge for their service, I know the worth of what they want to come and teach you. So please and please ensure you attend your classes. I'm begging you, do your assignments, attend your classes, do your assignments, do your capstone projects, and be courteous when you are addressing your teacher. Even if your tutor, even if they are your mates, please respect them. Please, I'm begging you, even if you are older than them, please respect them. I'm begging you, please. I don't want anybody to be rude to them. I don't want anybody to be rude to them. If you have any question, please ask them politely. If you have any observation, if you have any suggestion, please address them respectfully. And I know them, they will not disrespect you as well. Please be courteous, be kind. Please and please, you see, I'm begging you o, please attend your classes. I'm begging you. I don't, I'm begging you. Anyway, it's me that I know, because I know the value of what they want to teach you, and I know how important digital skills is for, especially in this era we have. If someone wants to edit video for people, I know how much people are charging for one video. If they want to edit maybe one YouTube video on Instagram, if you are working for all these YouTubers or people in career, I know how much people charge for one video, per video. Or even if you want to do 3 videos for them, I know how much they charge for these things. And even if it's graphics, even if it's just an ordinary birthday graphics, I know how much people charge for it. So don't take it lightly, don't take it that shebi is just training, is free. Please and please be serious with it. I'm telling you, I've make money from these things. That's why maybe that's why I'm shouting. I know what I'm saying. If I'm saying something, I'm sure before I decide to come and say I want to organize digital skill class for people, I know the importance of it. I know if I want to do video for someone, I know how much I can charge for it. If I want to do graphics for someone, even I am not a pro at graphics designing, but if I still want to design graphics for you, I know how much I will charge you for it. So that's it. So any skill that we are training, or any course we are training you on, please know, ensure you know and master it. And there's no how you can master something without you practicing it. The more you practice it, the more you get better at it. Then people that are in social media management and marketing, be serious as well. Social media marketing, social media management is the new oil. It's not everybody that will do tech, like It's not everybody that we code and program. It's not everybody that we code. It's not everybody that we program. But you see, SMMM, there's money in it. Seriously speaking, I'm telling you, because I used to be a social media manager before. I know there is money in SMMM. I'm telling you for real, there's money in it. By managing one social media management, ordinary Instagram account, I know how much you can charge. By managing LinkedIn, managing Twitter, TikTok for people, I know how much you can charge, and that can be a game changer for you, for your family, for your career, for your life. So ensure that you know all these skills, you master them. It's not about attending classes. Ensure you know it, not just joining class because you want to mark attendance, or you want them to see that you want to show on my screen that you joined the class. Ensure you pay attention to what they are teaching you and you practice them. That's why I'm shouting now. I know how much people charge for social media management. I know how much people share, how much people earn from social media marketing. And even if you are not managing pages for people, there are a lot of stuffs you can do in social media management and marketing. You can be running ads for people and be earning money. You can be revamping page for people and be earning money. So there are a lot of field and areas in social media management and marketing that you can explore. So ensure you maximize this particular bootcamp. I am not sure if we will have another one before the end of the year, but this one that is holding, ensure you maximize it, because some people, if I miss this one, another one will come. Opportunity comes once. There's no attendance today. It's question and answer session. There's no attendance. I see someone said YouTube people are asking for attendance. YouTube people, there's no attendance today. We are not sharing attendance. So that's what I want to say. Ensure you maximize the opportunity well. Well, I started out with free training like this. Free training. I cannot forget Coach Excellence Anurika. You can go and search her name, Excellence Anurika. They used to be Techie Training Incubator. Now they've rebranded to a Techie Training Incubator or something. But you can go and search for Coach, or you can go and search for Excellence Anurika Joshua. She's a female like myself. She organized a boot camp like this in 2020. I guess I can't, maybe 2022, and that boot camp was the game changer for me. It was what I needed. I started social media management, digital marketing in 2020, but you see that particular boot camp that Excellence organized, it was the game changer I needed for my life and for my career. So that's why I'm shouting now. You might not know, it might be this boot camp that will be the game changer for your life, for your career, for your destiny. So ensure you maximize it very well. That's all from my end. So Chineye, you want to say something? Quickly say what you want to say so that we can round up.
Thank you, Ma. First of all, I want to say thank you to the NGO. Oh my God. When I was even registering, I was telling myself this is just one of those people that will just promise and they will fail. So my mind, I wasn't even expecting anything. I said, God, and like you said, let it be game changer in my life. Let me start this 2025 with something good. So I thank you so much. That's the
Amen.
first point. And the second thing is that like there is no reward. I was just talking to one of my fathers today that when you do something for God, it looks like man cannot even pay you back because cannot we most times don't appreciate it, or we don't even have to give, right? So and it's an NGO. I know you can like push the link to support the NGO because there's few people I want to talk to just like this is where I'm learning. I've sent that the assignment you did, the first one, I sent to a few people that this is what I'm learning. And they were like, okay, how can we like send something? Because they want me to work by all means this year. So please, if you have that link where you can say donate now, please share it on the group. I have people I want to share to. Then the final thing I want to say is about this attendance. I'm part of the human beings that did not ever feel any attendance. But I was attending. I just every time The devil just decided that when you say, oh yeah, oh, fill your attendance, the thing will log me out. By the time I come back, the link will not be showing again. You have removed it. I will be part of people saying, I'm not seeing any link. The link is not showing. But because you feel like we came late, you will not now share it again. So I want to first of all apologize that somehow my internet and myself, like the two of us, we didn't behave properly, we didn't behave well. Because I want to admit I was not 100% compliant. So I want to beg, ma. There might be people like me, oh man. That's another
The
thing.
thing that can save those people is if I see the assignments, even if it's one
Okay, ma.
submit,
Okay, ma.
I will add them. But if
Okay,
you didn't
ma.
have attendance, you didn't have assignments, then you are not a serious person. I will not add the
Okay,
person.
ma. I'll submit my
Then,
assignments,
so
ma.
if you have, even maybe you don't have 80% attendance, but I see your assignment, because there are some people that didn't join live, but they watch the recordings and submit their assignments. I will consider them. But you don't have attendance, you don't have assignments. No, 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 no. I will not add you. I will not add you.
Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. So Chineye, please send me a DM. I don't I might not know your name on WhatsApp. Please just send me a DM for that. Thank you. So do you
Okay,
have
ma.
any question? Is that all, so that we can just end? I see all of them, they've left when I said there's no attendance. So you guys were waiting for attendance link before.
Majority are always joining for attendance. And
Allah.
today,
Allah. All right, you are welcome, everybody. Take care. See
Thank you,
you.
ma. Good
it's
night,
well. It's well.
ma.
Just always take it. Good night.
Good night.
Bye bye, ma.
Thank you, ma. Good night, ma.
You're welcome. Good night. So if there will be a general meeting again, I will let you guys know on the group. Good night, everybody. See
Good
you.
night.
Good night, mom.
Good night,
Thank you so
ma.
much. God
Thank
Bye
you,
bless
ma.
you.
bye.
Good night.
Good night. Social
Bye.
media marketing people, we'll see. We'll see on Monday. Every other person. Good night.
Good night.